most of them, they're platformies. Call of the Sea. Call of the Sea. Not on there. Shit. Okay. Other games. There we go. Also, and we're good to go. Call of the Sea. Let's see what this is like. Out of the blue, developers of American Arcadia. Call of the Sea includes an autosave feature. Dope. Alright, immediately that's pretty loud. That should be just about doable. Bring the music down a bit more. There. Alright. Always gotta check settings. You're not a real gamer if you don't check the settings first. I think that might be a tad different than what I think it is. A new game. Let's check this out. Alright, we get to learn a new language too.
What was that? What are those voices?
Maybe we should see someone, a doctor about schizophrenia. Oh. Well, this is neat. Getting Bioshocky vibes. But prettier.
Where am I?
A random door. Ticking clock. We are clearly dreaming right now.
I've been here my entire life.
Are you certain
I'm
about that?
trapped in here. These stairs. I'm climbing these stairs again.
You're more like swimming up these stairs.
I need to get out. Voices are calling me. My old music box. It's
Thank you, Big Mac.
I have to fix my old music box. I have to get it. I have to.
Can we? Yep, dreaming. Called it.
Those horrible dreams again. I've had them repeatedly ever since my mother died and left me that music box in her will.
Used to watch me back in the Valorant days? Ah!
Harry
No, I
always
don't play
said
anymore.
That old family heirloom had something to do with my family's strange disease.
Your family's strange disease.
If the doctors won't give us an answer about your illness, I'll search for one myself, you said. And in that search, it seems you lost yourself. I don't think I'd ever...
Pardon me, madam, but the island is in sight. We'll be lowering the boat in just a minute.
Oh, thank you so much, Captain Hodgson. I'll be right out. All right. Time to gather my things.
Alright. Just watch my Brimstone videos. Oh, nice. I always find it wild that there was a time period in my life where I was good enough at a game where people were looking to me to learn how to play and looking to get better with what I was doing. Not gonna lie, it definitely was like a really, really cool time. I wouldn't mind returning to Valorant. Valorant just has to feel fun again. Right now, not even close right now.
I think I've overpacked.
Do you still play, or do you play other games?
What was I thinking when I brought all these dresses on this trip?
You clearly only have the same taste in dress as well.
Oh my, I have the worst memory. I forgot the combination again. Thank goodness I always bring my journal with me to write things down. I received a mysterious package at my house. I stored all its contents in my locked suitcase.
Yeah, you go with Valorant as well, have fun. Yeah, just... It reached a point where, like, nothing just felt fun. Yeah. And an esports organization now. Gah. That's pretty dope. I recently matched with a girl on Tinder who NB on Tinder that's part of like a charity Valorant team. It's like I could probably get into it if it was like a charity thing.
I received a mysterious
She'll say it again.
I love this song. Ugh, I'd better cover up my hands before I leave the cabin. I wouldn't want anyone thinking I'm a circus freak.
Come on. Your hands are fine. Just a little illness.
Ah, the amazing adventures of Nora Everhart, art teacher.
Wait, aren't we Nora? Oh, nice. That's really awesome to hear. I'm glad you're doing good lately. It sounds like you're having a good time with all of that. What other games have you been playing lately?
It's not exactly a clawfoot tub, but you can't always get what you want. I'm definitely going to miss this bed. Falling asleep to the ship's rocking was delightful.
Content creators. Oh, nice. That's dope. This is Call of the Sea. It's a game that came out not too long ago by the same developers that made a game called American Arcadia, which was a very fun game that I recently played, and now it had a great narrative, and I'm looking forward to a good narrative from this one as well.
I'd always dreamed of traveling. It was not the same without you, Harry.
San Francisco. Yeah, we are Nora. Yeah. You haven't been playing? Oh, sorry to hear that. Definitely had phases where I couldn't find time to fit in my favorite hobby, and it sucks.
Merveilles de Mer du Sud. Marvels of the Southern Seas, I think.
Also, I forgot this was a period piece as well.
After spending so much time reading this book, I think I've learned a thing or two about Polynesian culture.
So, didn't we have a... Oh, there we go. Curious things from my journey. Log. Oh, God, I have to read this lovely cursive writing. At least it's actually legible. But I'm purely looking for the code. She said she wrote it in here. Nor remember this. Well, how do I get to it? Remember what? That place? Why do I get the feeling she spelled out the combo instead of actually wrote down the numbers? If she did that, this is automatically going to be the most pretentious woman I've ever met, because that's just bullshit. Even for 1934. Yeah, she writes 74 right here. Oh my god. Where the fuck is this combination? Oops. I am beyond lost. I'm not interested, unfortunately. I don't really do, like, organizations. This is mostly my hobby streaming is my hobby, and I prefer to keep it more that way. I've, again, had phases where I've done other stuff with it, but this is what I prefer to keep it as. Thank you for considering me, though. Can I just leave?
I've still got to pack up a few more things.
What more? You said it was in your diary. Wait. That can't be the... That's like the dumbest way to make it, like... No way. Right? Nope, I don't know. 6. Well, what do you know?
All right, now it's open.
Why would I think she saw this photo of 506 and thought, I'm going to make that the lock combination?
Harry Everhart, my husband, my partner, and my dear old pal.
Gonna love that. Amarion, that's a name I haven't seen in a while. And how has you been doing? What did she say?
Harry Everhart. My husband, my partner, and my dear old pal.
That's right, he went missing.
A brass key with the letters CW engraved on it. And some enigmatic instructions.
74 miles southeast. And we just left the key taped here?
This strange and sharp relic came in the package I received at home. I saw this island in one of my unsettling dreams. I drew it as soon as I woke up.
Did that look like the key that we just picked up?
We're all set, madam. The motorboat is ready.
Okay, no, not the same.
Okay, Nora. From here on out, you're on your own.
We have completed the prologue. All right. Out of the Blue Studios.
Lower the motorboat. Be careful with Mrs. Everhart's equipment, lads. We'll be back to pick you up in 3 days. I really hope you find your husband there, madam.
I hope it too. I'll see you in 3 days then.
But please be careful on that island. You know what the legends say about it.
I'll take care. Thank you, Captain Hudson.
My control? No, it's a motor. Okay.
Well, here I am, in the middle of the ocean after traveling across half the world. Just miles away from where my husband is supposed to be. You left a year ago to search for a cure for my affliction. Your letters kept me close to you, but suddenly they stopped coming. What happened, Opal? What did you find? Whatever it was, it led you to hire a crew and set sail from San Francisco to Tahiti. And from there, to this place. An island in the middle of the Pacific that the locals refuse to even name. Everything is familiar. So familiar. As impossible as that may sound.
Why does this make me think of the plot to Hey Arnold with his parents?
This can't be a coincidence.
Call of the Sea. Not sure if I wanted to have my number.
A breathtaking, idyllic island, surrounded by deadly reefs and protected with stakes to keep anybody from entering.
I mean, not well enough, apparently. I mean, I was gonna say a beautiful scene until this came by. Because this island isn't uninhabited. I'm gonna guess cannibals. I can let go of that.
I'll leave my things in the boat until I find somewhere to camp.
That's gonna be a bad idea. At the very least, bring him onto the shore. What have we here?
A tent. So somebody was on this island recently. A miniature va'a. Polynesian outrigger canoe. Beautifully crafted, too.
Very much. And yet the cannibals are here.
A note written in French. I only understand 2 words. Île and mort. Island and death. It must be a warning about the dangers of the island. This machete is completely worn down. The blade is dull. someone has been chopping down palm trees. A lot of them. Maybe to build something. I feel quite good. I dare say I might even walk a little faster than usual.
Well, right. We finally got our sprint.
Those markings seem to represent the sea. I'll make a note of them in my journal. It might come in handy.
Isn't that the save icon? Keep our eyes open for that.
Looks like it opens from the other side.
Just like a Dark Souls game. A couple of these things.
These wooden figures are called Unu. This seems to be telling a story.
I don't feel like racking my brain to figure out what it is.
It may look peaceful, but clearly somebody... What a lovely flower offering. What a lovely flower offering. A carving tool. This box. CW. Those are the initials on the brass key. It opens it. So whoever sent me this key was here.
It's under a hidden floor panel.
This is starting to look like a scavenger hunt.
The flower thing! Haha! So it's right here. It's always the one that looks out of
Well,
place.
look what's hidden here.
Video games are fun. Anything else of note around? This area kind of feels very Fable-y as well.
I've read, the Polynesians don't need doors. So why build such a big one? Well, that did something.
And now we need to do the other something right here. Alright, we've opened the gates of hell now.
This may be the first time I trespass a private property. My childhood in Newburyport wasn't exactly the most thrilling thing.
I mean, you grew up in Newburyport. That kind of says everything right there.
Harry? Harry! You were here! You were here and I found you, damn it. Where are you now? Where is everybody? Where did you and all your crew go?
Next mystery.
Lady Shannon? That name sounds familiar. I'd better check my journal.
Weapons and explosives, 6 people, fragile instruments. 3 weeks of supplies. We're getting more entries in there. Polynesian, she was on that other note, right? Unless we're talking here.
This reminds me of those slot machines that Harry and I saw at the Atlantic City Pier. But a Polynesian version.
We will attempt that when we have a clue.
It's been years since I took such a long walk. This fresh air is doing me wonders.
I mean, it would feel fabulous as fuck to be out there, I'm sure.
I can feel the air is denser here in this mangrove swamp.
Gonna backtrack a bit. It seems like there's a lot of different paths. Yep, people live here. It's cannibals.
Now that I've crossed half the world, I wouldn't mind crossing the other half. But I have to do it with you, old pal. Rays of sunlight shining through. Another symbol.
But what does it mean? Where is it to take us?
Oh my, this is so beautiful. What were these birds called? Lorikeets. Cole's
Lorikeets. I think these are very different.
There are lorikeet feathers scattered around this uni. I'll draw the symbol in my journal.
Ah, open from the other side. Open from the other side.
Shortcut. That's convenient.
Now I can go and get my supplies. Not that it'll let me. Whoa.
I know it's just resonance, but I do love listening to the sea in them.
See, cool effects. Cool effects that they missed out on. Zooming in, making the ocean effect even louder. If I was in charge of making a game, that's all I would do. Would be to make to make immersion shit like that. But in creative, fun ways. Also, my hair is fucking crazy right now. Still not much better, but whatever, I can tolerate that. Ish. Just gonna not look at it. Don't obsess over your vanity, Kadash. Don't you want to be a sexy beast? You gotta look at yourself. Check yourself out. This is a bridge. Okay. A bridge that takes us to nowhere.
This looks like cargo from an earlier voyage,
We
long
found
before Harry's expedition.
A secret object from Chapter 1. Sumatra Queen. So if we came from that way. Oh.
Polynesian chieftains make their head ornaments with lorikeet feathers. What a lovely souvenir.
Well, then why don't we take one? And use it to figure out whatever the next puzzle is, or figure out what direction we're supposed to go in next, or... I don't know. I mean, we can circle back now, so maybe that's what they want us to do. Hold on. Want to make sure nothing new popped up. Same stuff. So... aren't any sun ones. Am I supposed to capture a bird? The way I've been able to go is this way. So then... I think there might have been two paths back here that we didn't... yeah, over here. Oh no, we did. Okay. That's right, we did go down that way. This is new, okay.
What a beautiful mountainous landscape.
Ah. Wait, we were here. We were here, yeah, that's right.
A mechanical bridge? That doesn't fit in with Polynesian traditions either.
Wait, we can't.
This sort of pond is a Polynesian fishing technique. There's another symbol inside it.
So I gotta find more of those, I'm assuming. Any of them I come across, go and inspect. Will it make a difference in the... I think I know now. I gotta go back and I gotta find that thing. That's the thing. Did I find all the things? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Thank God I can open that. How am I supposed to know the order? Is it just read from left to right? Leave the top one unchanged? Nope. Is there mountain, sun, fish, water, burb? What is the way to solve this one? Don't think it's in here. Oh. Got it. Sun. Okay. So. Yeah. Sun, burb, mountain. It's everything from what is highest to the lowest. Okay. So sun, burb, mountain, water, fish. Sun, mountain. Shoot. Wait, no, sun, bird. That's bird. Okay, so bird. Fish. Okay, sun, bird, mountain, mountain. So there's just a bullshit one. Okay.
Well,
There we go.
jackpot. That's my ticket across the river.
Only gotta screw it up like 15 times.
Steady now.
"74 miles of Ota disappeared too fast."
How long have I been walking? I've lost track of the time.
The Everheart Expedition. How far back can I go? Invisible walls. Hey, Mockingjay. How's it going? What's up? Give me some news. What's the
Wow,
hizzy
what is
haps?
this
How was your
place?
Monday?
I'd better have a look around this abandoned village. Harry's crew might have stayed here.
I'm telling you, there's cannibals here. Enjoying the good, you rested? Fuck yeah. Friggity fucking yeah. I love to hear that. Love to hear that shit. Ugh. It's just my own theory. Based off of literally nothing. Except for the fact that this is an island that the native other islands say stay away from and put spikes up to keep people out. But there is huts. There are huts that are up. And some...
Tiki, like something straight out of an adventure novel.
exactly what she said. These little figurines. But at the same time,
The Everhard expedition. They set up camp here.
other people have been here and they've disappeared. Could also be ritual sacrifice. Oh, that's also a possibility. I mean, with mountains like that, maybe ritual sacrifice, or a bunch of gays, and the other islands are maybe. Okay, don't die. So the plot of this game that we've had so far is we are Nora. We are some kind of exploration lady, married to another exploration guy. Exploration husband guy went on expedition to this island, never came back. He went here to find a cure for her illness, which comes in the form of spots on her hands. And now she's here to also find the answer to her illness, as well as, where her husband is. Ancient
Blowing
hatch.
an ancient hatch with dynamite sounds like a fool's errand to me.
Well, when you gotta get shit done, you gotta get shit done.
This fella sounds pretty hot-headed.
July 14th. Oh, and it's a period piece, 1934. I came back to this godforsaken island just a few days, and it's almost been 2 weeks already doing nothing. It's been almost 2 weeks of already 2 weeks already of doing nothing. Wow. Is this rich jerk going to open the hatch anytime soon? I'm not going to wait for Mr. Know-It-All like I did with the elevator. He'd better let me handle the situation. We brought dynamite for a reason. Yeah, fucking blow that shit up.
I've never cared much for games of chance. They were packing a lot of heat when they came to this island.
Yeah.
They took all the guns with them.
Yeah, they knew there were cannibals out here. They don't want to get eaten. That's what's happening to them. They're getting eaten. That's
Very neat.
it's got to be. This is going to turn into a horror game.
Looker. A fashion model, maybe.
My prediction based off nothing. Except everything I've said already. To Roy, the best stuntman in Hollywood.
Looks like this fellow was a real heartbreaker.
Wait.
His real name was Costas?
Why? Not our guy, right? Somebody else?
Who worries this much about their appearance in a place like this? Nice comb.
I mean, when you want to look good, you want to look good. Missed out on programming a reflection in there. Would have loved to have seen that. I was just saying how I feel like if I was if I could have any job on like if I could do anything on like a video game, working on a video game, it would be like making just fun immersion shit. Like there was a seashell that we held earlier. She was talking about how she used to like listening to the sea when she pulled up to her ear. You can zoom things in and out when you hold on to them, and I thought, oh, if we zoom in, will we hear the ocean louder? And unfortunately, no. It's like, that's the kind of shit that I feel like I would do all day long. It's just make that kind of stuff.
So now you believe in magic, old pal?
That's cursive. I can't read cursive. He gave one of the amulets to each of us. Only Harry kept his. He gave one of the amulets. I can recognize 80% of this. Well, I was taught cursive. I was just lied to on how much I would need it. It's just... I've never needed to strain my brain enough to, like, really recognize it that hard.
Polynesian man covered in tattoos. I'm not sure if he looks angry or scared. Well, what well?
I will, I'll try to read this without the prediction, or the whatever. He doesn't want to be near the ruins. Why is he so afraid of that well? Okay. 100, wait. The guide. Okay, that's not the same thing that's up right here, but I got all that right. Wait, wind? Where was there wind? Oh, you're the one that's wrong. You're the one that can't read cursive. Ha 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 ha! Were you never taught cursive?
Let me record it. So, you said you've been on this island before.
Yes. Some years ago. I made a rookie mistake. I did it from my fishing boat to go to what looked like a better spot. Less than an hour had gone by when suddenly my va'a, my canoe overturned. And I got this lovely souvenir from that mistake.
Heavens, what gave you that scar?
It's not a what, but a who. I don't know. I didn't get a good look at it. But it seemed like a sea creature I never seen. Anyway, I was lucky enough to reach that Whiteson beach. The one where we landed on the island. A man came 3 days later and got me out of there. He brought me to the port of Papeete without speaking a single word. Time passed, and I promised myself that I would go on with my life and forget about this damn island.
Why did you agree to return to the island then?
I need to know what happened to me, to discover the truth. I don't know if you get me.
Absolutely.
Her voice. Just something a little sexy about it that I liked. And I get that's right, you're watching from tiny screen. Alright, what's next?
Fascinating.
There. Ancient geometric stone structures are not Polynesian. what something did they value? What purpose do they? That's purpose. See, I hate cursive. It's like I'm glad they did this for the. I'm glad they did this for the immersion's sake, and then they did this for the player's sake. Because, bitch, cursive was invented just because people didn't want to write regular language because they were lazy. Squiggles. Take your time and
Looks like some of the
spread out
crew members didn't get along too well.
every curve of every letter, please.
A forbidden ritual?
The lettering of history, well, history is wrong. I'm telling you. I'm just saying. More effort than bold letter? No, I'm totally not Googling what mold letter is. I'm going to assume it's not a moldy letter. Not getting anything. I'm not getting exactly what. I don't think I'm getting what you were talking about. My guess is a font. What you were talking about? Letra de molde in Spanish, which is basically this. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So we've checked out most of that. Go down there. We can go down there. I want to make sure we're not missing anyone's stuff. Because I don't think we've checked out this place.
Damn it. Someone on the expedition died.
Shoot.
A farewell message from a friend.
Roy Frank. I guess I'll have to finish our game in the afterlife. Sad. It's literally a playing card. I mean, like a scorecard. Roy Granger.
Did they use all the dynamite? Explosives. Looks dangerous.
Too lazy to Google Translate. And as I can see, my spelling today is not working. But that's, fine, because my wording today isn't working. Feeling it, Mr. Krabs, tonight and tomorrow, baby.
He seems confused, as if he was having a hard time writing this down.
If anyone needs me, I'll be in the medical tent up on the flat outcrop after what happened. I'd better find out more about the, well, Dr. DeWitt.
They used the emblem as a headstone for Roy's grave. This one resembles a shark.
If my son Graham was here, he would have just been like, Sharky!
I hadn't been close to a grave since my mother's burial. Shortly after she died, my lovely Dalmatian spots, as Harry used to call them, appeared. I thought it was nothing at first.
Well, what else came with these Dalmatian spots? What is this illness? Does it threaten your life? I'm assuming it is if your husband came to this place to, like, cure your illness.
Oh, I must have found the luxury huts. Pretty swanky. Giddy as a schoolboy. Icor?
I say Icor.
What mess did you get into, Harry?
We deeply regret your refusal to accept our funding for your expedition. We have always had an excellent relationship with your family, and we really considered this venture a unique and profitable opportunity for both parties. We wish you the best of luck on your journey. You surely are going to need it. Yours sincerely, Caleb Bowen, the Stereo Wisdom Society. Yes, I did 420 yesterday. Quite hard. Well, not quite hard, but did hard-ish kind of. I did a fun experiment. Well, first I took advantage of the deals that exist on the day, and then I came back and I made myself a special hot chocolate with many months ago. Like, one of these pens was like, it just didn't work, and I'm like, I'm not gonna waste 2 grams of this good stuff. What do I do with it? I can't if the thing doesn't work. So I just broke it open and I put it inside of a plastic cup that I cut up, and I was just slowly doing experiments with it, with making it, cooking it in some food and making it, and I found hot chocolate is one of the best ways I enjoy, particularly abuelitas. And that's what I did. I took what was left of it in the cup, and I just boiled it in water for a good minute. I gotta say, smooth is all I can say. God, I can be creepy sometimes. Fun fact, the abuelita from Chocolate Abuelita was a lesbian. Really? Awesome. Oh, great. TikTok thinks I'm... TikTok sucks with this inactivity thing. Which of these objects can gallop? Oh, God. That one and that one. Verification complete. I can recognize unicorns. Alright, back to the game.
Considering how poorly Harry draws, this isn't half bad. Interesting. More drawings. It's being ripped out of something else. I've seen Harry keep even restaurant checks for bookkeeping. He would never tear up a piece of valuable information.
Alright. Puzzle! I haven't done something like this in a while. Alright. How do you go together? Something like that. Other part. There. Not quite. Let's figure out this. It's gotta be it, right? Yes. Uh-huh. Aha. Yes. There we go. Shabam. different sea creatures. Connection to with each tiki. Order of the symbols important. Family symbols?
You put together quite an expedition, Harry. And all just for little old me. Where did you get this strange device, Harry?
Indeed, Harry. What sort of Tim Burton looking... Okay. Oh, okay. So... A thought. I gotta find something else here.
Not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it. The Harry Everhard I know would never have given up on this. Something must have happened that kept him from solving it.
This is gonna be a puzzle. I am sure I'm gonna have to.
Black ooze.
Gonna have
In
to
a
Google.
telescope?
I am sure I'm gonna have.
My dear old pal, I know you won't ever read this letter, but I'm accustomed to...
Everything went down. Everything's back up. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Okay. The stream died, but not me.
writing you, and it comforts me in this strange place. This island is riddled with secrets. So many secrets. But I'm not only talking about mechanisms and contraptions, Laura. I dare say that something on the island clouds one's judgment. Otherwise, I don't have an explanation for Roy's actions. The man was arrogant, impulsive, and a little cocky, but he was no fool. We weren't friends by any means, but he didn't deserve what happened to him. Nobody deserves that. We may have made some progress in finding the cure for your illness, but at what price? I miss you so much, Nora. Harry.
Ritual sacrifice?
He may not say
Were you
it
right?
explicitly, but Harry blames himself for Roy's death. I know him too well.
At what
And
price?
I miss you too, Harry.
Was it Roy In the end, that was the price. Still might be cannibals.
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what other planes of existence. That's bats.
Bats. Senses concentrate resonance of spectrum. Pineal gland allowing them to gaze into other planes of reality outside the spectrum considered dimension. Got it. Could really go for some garlic butter right now.
This explains why the campsite is nearly abandoned.
Back up as fast as they can. We have to get back to the. We have to get to the black sand beach. Something's happening to the ship. Bring only what is indispensable.
Something's missing here. Something's missing here. Jeepers! A stranded ship.
Ooh. So now is the point where I have to figure this damn thing out. I still have no idea. So we're just gonna walk away and go the one other path I have not gone yet.
Harry hated asking his parents for money to fund this expedition. The Everharts are a wealthy Boston family, quite old-fashioned. They were never really pleased with his eldest marrying a middle-class girl. That's why he wanted to get away from them as soon as he could, just like his siblings did after him.
Family can suck.
This enormous stone slab looks like a mechanism to get up to the outcrop. Is something missing here?
Okay, that's the one path over there that I haven't gone yet.
Why is this hammock so far from the rest of the campsite? Look at this little fella. An amulet with a carved Marquesian cross. The symbol represents balance and protection.
Looks like a squid. Why are you British? Why are you Mexican? Jeez. Okay, okay. We're playing a game here.
The river cuts through that canyon. It doesn't look safe to cross.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't indeed. This is the one path we haven't gone, and it didn't yield any results that I was hoping for. Alright. Call of the Sea. What the fuck do you even call this? Electrospectrometer thing? It had some bullshit made up name. Lens aligner. Okay, that's way less bullshit than than I thought. Oh. What? So 1, 2. I didn't realize you could do different sizes. That changes the game up quite a bit. That would mean that
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
yeah, I would still had to have Googled it. I feel no guilt in this. My only regret is that I'm not smart enough. And one more.
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
Did I not get this right? Bum bum. 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 Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, hold up, hold up. Hold the fucking phone here. No. I think the game is smart enough to be like, we're not gonna let you sell this unless you find the thing. It is actually very Tarzan vibes. It's like, I believe our character's outfit is very much like Jane. Wherever sexy
Not really
ape man
sure
is,
how this thingamajig works.
I would like him to show me
what
how to
do with it.
solve this puzzle. I think I'm forgetting to flip. What am I supposed to get from this? I don't know. I'll try it in the same order that this video is doing. Unfortunately, that does not do what I want it to do. So where's this damn thing I gotta pick up? Are there any comments that say it? What am I not understanding
I'm not
about this
really
puzzle?
sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
Because this is getting frustrating. Let's bring it up this way. Call of the Sea. Lens aligner. Not working. Yep. Pretty sure that's the solution. Edit. I reset and enter the same solution again, but this time the game progressed and Nora picked up the lens. No idea why it wouldn't work the first time. We have to solve the tiki puzzle and the elevator button. We haven't done the elevator button, okay.
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it. I'm not really
So there's a puzzle that I have not done.
or what to do with it.
Oh, shoot.
The parts of the tiki on this column seem movable.
Okay. Turtle. Is that how we want it? Yeah. Turtle. Crossed arms. Right? Yeah, that's right. Oh no, the colors. Or not. No, I'm reading too far into it. Oh, this game is making me not feel smart. But also I haven't done the elevator puzzle, so let's assume that that puzzle will also not work until I figure out whatever this elevator puzzle is. Which I'm assuming is this thing right here.
Is something missing here? This enormous stone slab looks like a mechanism to get up to the outcrop.
To which I'm now going to Call of the Sea. Elevator. I have to interact with all four. Okay. have to find 4 tiki statues. Because I forget, we take notes every time we do.
They're composed of 4 pieces.
So that's really it. Just it. It will not let me progress until I find all pieces of the puzzle first. Which, you know, fair enough.
Could these tikis be some sort of guardians?
One, 2, 3, and 4. That's right. That's right.
What a delicate piece of craftsmanship.
So now we got 4 of those. Now what do I do? Okay.
It's broken, but I might as well draw what I can see of it in my journal. Something's missing inside that emblem.
That would be the one that I'm sure that we found in Harry's room.
It's some sort of Polynesian coat of arms. Is that an octopus?
Alright, find all the pieces. The next one, come in order. Come and put the torn piece of paper in order. Oh, okay, okay. So going back up to what's his face's place. So I need to make these faces. For any particular reason, I don't know. But we'll start. That's what I'm seeing this video make. Or no, I see it making a different one. Configure the sections of the statue as shown in the image, and I don't get it. Oh my god, this the layers to these puzzles, I think they're I think they might be too much. What? Or maybe I'm just too high. I don't know. top left, then bottom left. Bottom right, then top right. Who would have fucking... Well, thankfully I started with the right one. So then we gotta make the bottom left. Is it just that lined up? Just so I'm not making a mistake. Top left, bottom right, top right, bottom right. It's literally just spin them in a circle. One thing at a time. Doesn't sound like anything happened from that. So something should have changed around me. I'm gonna go back to that video that I saw. Putting it together. Image in the door will unlock it. You just did that bottom one. Holy shit, I don't... Oh my... What? That's what they mean from top left to bottom left. They mean the piece from the top left, then the piece from the bottom left, then the third piece from the bottom right, the third piece. Are you fucking kidding me right now? No. No, that's the wrong one. That's the right one. Okay.
Secret compartment.
Oh god.
What kind of stone is this? I've never seen any substance quite like it. It feels... disturbing.
Like it's got that black ichor on there. Or ichor. Not... I would say, yeah, ichor is better, but not ichor.
Wow, really old photo. The island is wearing a lot of tribal ornaments, but none of them seem Polynesian.
Cannibals. Found the secret object in chapter 2. Alright. That's 2 secret objects found, baby.
Impressive work. Is that a fish pattern?
Is it? said like owl bear. But what do I glean from any of that? What is the next part of the puzzle? Oh god, I don't know. Naturally, at this point, I think I'm gonna call it here. I'm getting pretty toasty. I'm just gonna zen out for the rest of the eve. How many chapters is this? Will it give me an idea? No. But just 2. How did I do? 100% prologue. 92% chapter 1. 50% chapter 2. But we're not done with it yet. We have murals that we gotta find. We'll find them. But good night, babies. 50% is barely a passing grade. It's not even it's not a passing grade. Is it actually a passing grade there? Well, don't say good night. Is 50% a passing grade there? Because that's a straight up F over here. The fuck is so funny? It is in some places. Knowing half the info is okay. Well, you know, ultimately in the end, I only use like, I don't even use, I used to say I use like only like 10% of what I use in school. I don't even use that 10% anymore. So it's like, you know, what's the point? Alright, now good night.